my mic working? Okay, I think I'm live. That awkward moment when you think you're live, but you're not so sure, but you're like, yes, we're live. It's very exciting. Hey guys, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel where I bring you mermaid-related content to help you live life so mermaid. And this is my dog. If you're new, you don't know him, but he's cute. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He was sitting here, and I'm like, dude, bro, like, I need to sit down. You gotta. And he's like, nah, boo-boo. I'm just gonna stay here. Alright, so I can pause this so I don't have, like, 6 things going on in the background. It's so exciting. And Alfie's just gonna make himself a home. Just a little guy. Alright, checking in on the chat quick. I see lots of friendly fishes. I was gonna say friendly faces, and I was like, but I can't see you guys. But you're also my fishes, so my friendly fishes. Anyways. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so I did make myself a tea, because it's, I mean, let's face it, I'm in Canada, and it is hella cold. And so in my very ultra-Canadian mug, with, like, hockey skates, a Canadian flag, a bear, a moose. Oh yeah, it's real. And it is delicious because I put way too much honey in it. But hey, it's all good. Alright, class is canceled so I can join today. Excellent! Oh my god! And Mermaid Kim is here, and I think Faith is somewhere. Somebody's saying hi to... Oh, there she is. Faith is here. Oh my god, look at all you guys. Seabiscuit. Oh my gosh. You give me a little bit. Busy fish here. Right on. Happy early Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes! It is. It is. It's not Thanksgiving for us. We already had Thanksgiving in October. Because, you know... we're in Canada and stuff. But hey, happy Thanksgiving to the rest of you. And I do have an announcement before we get into the stream today. I'm actually having a 20% off sale in my shop at shopvancouvermermaid.com. There will be a link in the description box down below. It's off of my crop tops, dresses, and leggings. And the code is all one word, lowercase, thank you 20. And all the information is on shopvancouvermermaid.com. So there you go. Yeah, that's my Black Friday sale. That's going to go on from now, today, until the 26th. And if you are somebody who's shopped my Etsy before, I don't have a link to my Etsy. Unfortunately, I was not that clever to put one in the description box. But I do also have an Etsy, and the sale is also over there as well. So 20% off, guys. It's the biggest sale I've ever had. So it's kind of crazy. Is there such a thing as too much honey? Absolutely not. This is like, but this might be like a third honey. Like, honestly, it's more honey than it is tea. I wanted something really sweet, but I was like, no, I don't want to be that disgusting. I missed Thanksgiving while I was away? No! Nerd made Faith, that's no good. Yeah, for sales. Yes, I see a few people have already taken advantage of it. I'm pretty excited about that. And also, guys, it was a really good thing this morning. I'm not going to start crying again. So after like, I do yoga off my phone, right? I'll go onto YouTube and I'll be like, oh, you know, I'm feeling some hip pain today. So I was like, yeah, that's how old I am. Hip pain. So I was looking it up and I was like, okay, did the thing, did the yoga, and then sometimes I like to surf on my phone like a really good person after I do some yoga. And in my subscription box on my YouTube channel, oh my god, guys, if I can find it quick, I'm gonna share it with you. I was having a little bit of a freak out. A very special mermaid did a review of, well, not a review, but like an unboxing of one of my tails. I was a mess. Like, people might think I was joking that I was crying. No. I was sobbing, like, all over my mat. I keep tearing up again. Like, it was a mess. Oh my god. I was so happy. Here it is. It's Mermaid Serena, and hang on, let me just mute. Pause the video. And I'm gonna give you guys a link, because all the things, and you need to go, and you gotta see it, because I'm so, like, I am so unbelievably touched. I was, like, just a mess. And I shared it everywhere. I was like, everybody has to see this! Oh my god! Okay, so I've left the link, in the chat. I need a Kleenex now, guys. Like, I'm serious. I'll be right back. I was not prepared for this today, you guys. Too much. Okay, I got my Kleenex. I'm not gonna do this on camera because who wants to see me wiping my nose? What? Okay. So yeah, so that was the thing, and there were some questions. I saw like a question in the comment section. Are my tails, like, are the white parts see-through? No, they're not. So, which is awesome. If you actually go and you look at my personal tail in the thing, like my tail is almost white at the base, and it's not see-through. Same with the belly of my tail, and the same with Mermaid Kim's tail is also pretty light at the bottom, and it's not see-through. So I love that. I'm not sure how it's different than when I use, because when I paint that fabric with like screen printing ink that's like, and I paint it with a brush, it is a tiny, like, you'd have to be looking directly at my butt right in front of your face to see that it is a tiny bit translucent, but not on my printed tails. My printed tails are not see-through at all, and I'm like, ha. I don't know. It must be something in the process of the printing that makes it not. Anyways, I'm so excited about that. So she's such a cutie. I know. I was flipping out. It was so cute. I'm like, you guys. It meant so much to me, and it was so like reaffirming, because to have somebody be like, it's art, like, it's her artwork, like, that's why it's priced like what it was. It was just so validating to hear somebody actually understand where I'm coming from when I'm, you know, with the price that the tails are for what they are. It was just such a, like, I'm telling you, like, that's why I was such a gong show. I was just so touched, because I've been, like, humming and hawing, like, up and down with these tails, and, like, what I'm doing with my life, and can I afford to keep doing this long term, and, like, all of this stuff, and it was just so uplifting, and I needed it so bad. I woke up and I've been in really bad pain for 2 days now. Like, my hip and my back are just a gong show, and my arm pain has been bad, and my shoulder's been a little bit off, and it's just been like, enough already, universe. So to have something really nice pop up was really good. I have a company that does the sublimation printing of my tails for me, so. What if Marielle buys one? No, I think it'd be fine. I would, you know, I don't know what, like, I mean, I mean, for what? Because it was her comment. She was the one asking, so, yeah, I don't know. She and I had talked a long time ago about some tail-related stuff, but it didn't work out, so I was like, that's cool, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually sure if she realized that was me, though, like, that made that tail, so I have no idea. Explain how I make my tails. Well, I have videos. Yes, I have lots of videos. I am also, the ebook is still happening, guys. I am actually planning on working on it a tiny bit today. The trouble is I haven't nailed somebody down to actually, like, read it over and edit it and help me decide if, like, you know, it's exactly what I need it to be. And I've been going over it a bunch. My goal with it is to make it kind of like, I don't want to call it foolproof. There's a word I'm looking for here. It's not like overly simple, but I want to make it clear so that it's not like I'm just putting out this, like, you know how people are like, okay, so how do you do it? And then the person, like, kind of tells you, but they don't really tell you. Like, I wanted this ebook to be like, okay, and this is where you go, and this is how you do it, exactly how you do it, exactly how I do it, you know, so that it was very clear, and it wasn't just like you're paying for me to kind of, like, sort of maybe tell you how to do it. I wanted to actually, so that's why I'm taking such a long time with it. I want it to be clear to somebody who hasn't done it before, where they could actually read through and be like, oh, this is how you do it. Right, you know? So glad you love my video. Feel better. Thank you. Yeah, it really did come at just the right time, dude. Like, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. It's all good. Yeah, there's a playlist. No, I know she didn't realize. I know, I'm just being funny. I get asked that like 15 times a day though. So people, you know, every comment, like every day when I sit down to go through my comments, there's at least 5 people who are like, how do you make the tails? I'm like, I've got an entire playlist. Electric Mermaid, hello, hello. Hello all, happy Thanksgiving. Do I do kids' birthdays? Not as much as I used to. I'm mostly like the YouTube tail making, social media event type doing person. Like I did in Hope this year. I wouldn't call it it wasn't a birthday party, it was a swim meet. So I swam as kind of like a little promo thing for both my business and to hang out with the kids. And that was really fun. That was so much fun. But yeah, I haven't done like a legit just kids party in a couple of years. So they aren't, for me personally, my favorite thing to do. And I also, because I have so many physical issues, it's really hard. Like, the last one I did, I had children that wanted to sit on me, and that's fine. I mean, it's in my, contract that you don't sit on the mermaid, but it's fine. But I was sitting there, and so when you're on your side, and it's the hardest way for me to actually sit, and then having a kid sitting on me like this, like by the end of it, and my knee was purple. Like my knee swelled up and was purple by the time I got out of my tail. It was so bad, and I just sucked it up, and I was like, I'm just gonna deal with it because you gotta put on a good face, right? You're getting paid for it. So, but I don't do them that. Yeah, I don't advertise for it either. Like if somebody were to contact me and be like, hey, I might honestly recommend a friend. Is probably what I would do. Hi from Belgium. Hello, hello. Oh, oh, jeez. Hi from the Netherlands. Awesome. Sit on you. Mermaid's not a chair. Yeah. Yeah, it was for photos, like, and it's like, in some poses it's okay, but when a parent just, like, plunks a kid down on you and you're like, you just, what am I supposed to do? And be a chair for a mermaid, but mermaids is not a chair. Yeah, chuckles. Teach them in Sunday school. Yeah, right? So, hello from Texas. Hello, hello. A supernatural episode decided to inform me of a live stream. So, hello. Can you see me? I can see you. Right on. From the Netherlands. Excellent. Love it. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Mostly the big sale. I've revamped my shop a couple of times since the last time I saw you. The last time I didn't stream last Tuesday. Life got a little bit in the way there, and things got a little bit hairy, and I was like, I can't deal with this. But as you can see, we have a new backdrop. We've got a little bit of festive. 2 little mini Christmas trees. I got these cute little snowflake lights, which I think are adorable. And then a little bit like holly, pretty plant. Pretty plant. Hello from Michigan. Awesome. Like merch hair. Yeah, it's just not. It's like, I don't know. It's an interesting phenomenon. But yeah. Hitting the spot today. Sometimes I don't show up in the chat on YouTube for some reason. Oh, weird. Thinking of selling more pre-made mermaid tails. I have one pre-made mermaid tail up now. Why does that thing always swing when I sit here? That is so creepy. Seriously? I've got this hanging plant. There's no fan, like, there's no reason it should be swinging right now, but it just swings, and it's like, okay. That's so creepy, you guys. This is the evidence. Oh, and now it's turning! I can't turn the camera to face it, but if I could... That's so creepy. Okay, anyways, I'm sure it's just the neighbor doing laundry or something. But yes, I am planning on posting more pre-made tails. The pre-made tails, the idea with those is that because I get to design whatever it is I feel like or want to design at my own leisure, that I don't charge as much for those ones, because the design is pre-made. Obviously, if somebody comes to me and they're like, I want this pre-made tail, and I want you to add a faux dorsal fin, and I want you to add like stripies, and I want you to, obviously I'm going to charge for that because that is extra time. It starts becoming a custom order and less of a pre-made tail. But yeah, there is one up there right now. It's a really pretty pastel one that I came up with that I actually did a video for. There's going to be a video for all the people who bug me to post my actual painting process. It's almost like people don't believe me when I say I actually make these. It's really funny. Why is my phone freaking out? There we go. I wanted to see if I could find it quick to show you. Guys. But yeah, there's going to be a video. I don't know when it's going to go up. It's going to be the last Wednesday of this month. or the first Wednesday of next month. I think it's the first Wednesday of next month of December. But yeah, it's pretty and it's pastel and it's cute. $3.75 for a pre-made tail. Oh, did I miss that? Thank you for posting that. Spooper mermaid. It's moving the plant. It's a spooper mermaid. I feel like that needs to be on a t-shirt. Now the other ornament is moving too. Guys, it's freaky. Because the plant has stopped, and I have one of those little Christmas baubles. You know, the big, like, mermaid scale ones, and it's just like, woo, 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 woo. Telling you guys the creepy stuff. The creepy stuff that happens in my apartment. So I'm just trying to find that here. I bought a tail that doesn't come up as high as I'd like, and lengthening it isn't a problem. Do you have suggestions to hide the seam and make it look less like an afterthought? Like, are you adding, like, inches to the top, or are you unraveling it? Because if it's one of, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to see a picture. I mean, would you be okay, like, emailing me so I could actually see what you're talking about? Because I think if you're just adding, like, inches to the top, you could make it look kind of like a frill. Or, like... See, that's a tough one, because adding inches to a tail is sort of awkward in itself, because it doesn't, like, and especially if the fabric isn't the same fabric, it might not have the same stretch, and then you do have that seam along the thing. Like, you could use a belt to hide it, as some kind of a mermaid belt to hide it. You could make it like a really obviously different colored fabric or different kind of fabric to make it look like, oh, actually this is a belt. Like, you could maybe sew it in so that it looks like it's an attached mermaid belt or something. I'd have to think on that one. Yeah. See, with my tails are rolled over waistbands, so if I decided that, like, my splash tail, which does sit a little bit, well, it was an experiment, though, it was on purpose, but it sits right on my tummy button. If I wanted it a little bit higher, I could unroll it and then either restitch it or put in an elastic waistband, so... I have to think on that. Alfie goes scritch, scritch, scritch. Yeah, isn't he just the littlest nugget ever? Isn't he just such a little nublet? Hey. He's like, can you stop holding me, Ma? I just want to hang out, but I don't want to hang out, guys. Your plant is reacting to my presence. We should make sweaters with mermaid designs for the holidays. I do have 2 currently up. I have one that is having minor technical difficulties. So I'm dealing with that right now, which was absurdly frustrating. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna just, it's all good. But I do have a Fishmas three-quarter length baseball tee, one with green sleeves and one with red sleeves. They're super, super cute. I can actually grab it for you and show you quick. I don't know why I didn't think to actually, can I move you? I'm gonna just move you over here. He's like, oh, okay, Ma, and then you need me in the head, Ma. Thanks, Ma. Whoop! Yes, jumping up on the thing that's on Cassie. Where did I put those shirts? Where did I put those shirts, guys? Oh, sure. Sit exactly where I need to be. You are such a nugget, you know that? Oh. He's like, whoa, she almost sat on me. Did anybody else see that, guys? Okay, so, hello. Merry Fishmas! So that's one of them. I should have worn one today. Why didn't I think to do that? Instead, I'm wearing my water type. I just felt water type today, though, guys. So I have it with green, and I also have it with red, and those are available. Sorry that they're scrunched up. They were sitting in my basket under my mermaid desk. But yes, Merry Fishmas, and there's like a little mermaid tail that I put on the end there. So I'm quite happy. They're quite soft. So I'm very excited with those. The Christmas sweater is the one having technical difficulties, and I'm hopeful that I'm going to hear back from those guys soon so that I can get that actually rolling, but I am super in love with the green one. I think this is going to be like my go-to Christmas shirt this year. Very excited about it. But yes, all right. Oops. Oh, I'm so... Okay, child is set up on his own computer now. I can watch. Aw. Oh, sweet. I need a tail. Aw. I sell tails. Let me know. Plants protect you from hexes and... No, it's not a real plant, though. It's a fake plant, because where it is, it's in a spot that, like, I can't safely hang like a plant if I'm planning on watering it ever. It's just going to be way too heavy right there, but it's all stopped. It's still moving a little bit, but it's mostly stopped moving. When the neighbor does his laundry downstairs, the whole apartment usually shakes, so this could just be, like, his dishwasher or something. I don't even know. Alfie is so cute. He is a little nugget, isn't he? He's just my little guy. It's the Alfie show. Yeah, pretty much. I know. I used to think about doing when I still was running, like, his YouTube channel as well, which I kind of put a permanent, semi-permanent pin in. She's good. She's just been super quiet today, so... but yeah, I used to think about doing little live streams with him on the channel. Look how little he's so cute. Already came up with, said hello. Heard in the story? Yep, they are. And they are, of course, I don't have it up on my computer. It requires me to move all my screens. Why? All my screens around. It is under, oh, it's actually on the main page. I lied. They are 35 Canadian. What's everyone's thoughts on Mersonas that resemble sea fish animals? One of my 3 characters is based off an orca, and I have a demon and a grim reaper. Right on. That's cool, though. I like the idea. There's a family of crows chilling on the roof next door, and one of them made a really weird noise. But yeah, right on. I think you can kind of draw on inspiration from anywhere, really. How's the burb doing? There she is. She's doing pretty good. We took her to the vet last Saturday. Yes. And we're still a little concerned because she still has days where, kind of like today, where she's a little bit more mellow, a little bit less of her usual, you know, crazy bird-bitey kind of self. So I'm going to spend some time with her later and keep a close kind of watch on her. It is one of the benefits of working from home. I can kind of just, like, at the bird at all times. But she's doing well. So the results came back. Actually, I don't know if I told, like, some of you guys will have heard, I guess, on Instagram, but so the results from her last x-ray and images and stuff came back from the radiologist, and they don't think they don't think it's cancer. Now, I want to just, like, please, but they do think it's some kind of bacterial infection. Wow, my tongue is just, like, today. But that could mean a couple of things, and we also, it's not like we can know for sure, because she's only this big, right? And, I mean, her heart is, I mean, it's already a bit enlarged and stuff, so, freaking nose is such a nose, man. Ugh. Why? It's all the water. I suck up my nose, you know that, right? It's terrible. But yeah, so we have her back on one of her other antibiotics, and oh man, it's a little stressful, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Like, if I think back, you know, back in July is when all of this happened, the end of July, I think. And we thought she was just gonna die. Like, I thought that was it. So to have her all the way into November, you know, that's a pretty good little Christmas gift, I think, to have. Like, yes, I'm having to spend an unbelievable amount of money on her, but it's worth it to have a little bit more time with her. So it's good. Depending on the tail that they're wearing. That's true too. Yeah, more than one Mersona, definitely. Why not? You know, it's like some people who do it more as like a cosplay kind of a thing. I think, like, or when I wear my splash tail, I don't really feel like myself. It's kind of funny. I feel more like my mermaid self in green and blue than I do in the orange, but hey Courtney, I sent you an email regarding Monofins. Not sure if it got lost in the sea. I haven't actually gone through my stuff this morning, so you're catching me on a bad mermaid. So I can see if I, what's your name here? Oh, barista of the cafe. Oh, this is you here, okay. I have a question concerning the use of a specific Monofin. Okay, so the Fantasy Gen 1 for my mermaid tails. I think I will probably, most likely, email them today and see if it's a thing. The reason I don't currently make tail skins for that Monofin is that it's his Monofin, it's Mer Taylor's Monofin, and he makes tail skins for it, specifically. And I just feel like that would be, like, kind of awkward. I mean, I don't know how I would feel about it. I mean, like, maybe I wouldn't care, because it's not like I'm taking credit for his Monofin, because I don't sell the Monofins, right? I don't sell my tails with Monofins. So, I don't know. It's just, like, this awkward gray area where I feel kind of funny, like, I don't know. I think maybe I'll just email and be like, hey, do you care? Is this a thing? Like, I make them one at a time, and I don't sell that many of them, so it's like, you know? I mean, I've had at least 5 people, though, ask me, like, 5 people, like, this month, ask me if I make tail skins for the Fantasy or the Fantasy 2. And I'm like, maybe I should find out. I don't know. It's up in the air, let's just say, for now. I am making a tail skin for mine, for me. So, I don't know. It's weird, guys. It's weird. I mean, I guess don't sell a Monofin if you aren't expecting other people to do it, or to, you know. Ah! It's such a weird thing. Vince Cross for the burb. Yes, thank you. How's the weather up there? It's cold. It's cold. It's getting really cold. Like, it was really icy yesterday, slippery, and it's chilly. I haven't actually been outside yet today because Eric took Alfie for his walkies, but after this I have to go to the post office, so I'm kind of dreading going outside, though. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be chilly. Hey, speaking of chilly, guess what's up in the shop now? Oh, it's my holiday leggings. What? And yes, they do have actual freaking snowflakes on them. So this is what happens when you leave a mermaid out in the cold for a little too long, okay? This is what happens. She gets iced and frosted over. And so these are part of the sale that's going on right now. So 20% off my leggings, and these are included with that. But I love these ones. I wear these ones so stinking much in the wintertime. They're just so, like, subtly festive and still mermaid. So yeah, I thought I have like a little show and tell pile over here for later. Precious burb. I have 3 tails, one that I made, 1 suntail, and 1 crappy one from eBay. Oh, hang on. Oh. What is a tail skin? Tail skin is just, so when I say tail skin, I don't sell the Monofins with my tail skins because it allows me to ship them for like a fraction of the price that I would have to if I was actually sending you the Monofin, because I'd have to buy the Monofin and then ship it. It's just, no. We just, so the tail skin is just the skin itself without the Monofin inside of it, which also just allows me to fold that guy up. I send them in packets sort of this big, yeah, that's been working for me, so. But for the broke boys of the world, it's so expensive. Yeah, the Luna is expensive. They're all expensive, honestly. Like, you can pay anywhere from, you know, maybe $60 for a Monofin up to $300-400 for a Monofin. And I'm American, okay? Like, not Canadian, American. So, they're expensive. It's an expensive thing. So when people are like, why do you have so many? It's like, well, first of all, I need a portion of them for my actual business because I make tail skins for a few of these Monofins. But then it's like, you know, I'm also a collector of Monofins. So, but I'm always on that search. Like, I want to find the best Monofin out there. So for me, the Luna is the best Monofin out there for me specifically. So, but that's the other reason. Like, I want to see how other Monofins compare, you know? So that way I can still stand behind my, my feeling, you know, that it's a good one. Elsa mermaid leggings. Yeah, they are a little bit subtly Elsa themed. I just love the snowflakes on them though. They're so cute. I wish the lighting in here was a little bit better. There you go. I'm always cold. Yes, well now's the time to get them while they're 20% off. It's pretty exciting. It's snowing right now where you're at. I'm so jealous. Like, I don't like it cold, but I love the snow, and I love seeing snowfall. It makes me so happy. If you live in Hawaii, oh, you haven't seen snow? Oh, no. Field trip! I have one Monofin and it fits all of my tail skins. That's the other thing. Like, a tail skin you can, you know, use between. So you have one Monofin and then you have, you know, I have so many different tail skins out there, right, that can work with the various Monofins that I have. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Wouldn't want to live in a climate without it. Yeah, I really enjoy the seasons, like having specific seasons. You know, I have felt like in years previous, we haven't really had seasons like we used to. I remember when I was young-ish, you had like a definite summer, a definite, you know, fall, winter, and then spring. It was all very much, you know, you bookended by different, you know, weather, really. A couple of years ago, it felt like we went from summer to winter, and then there was one year where we felt like we didn't have winter at all. We didn't get any snow that year. I think we had one dusting where it snowed for an hour, like an hour and a half, and that was all we got. And it was warm. It was so gross how warm it was. It was bizarre. Last year we had a good chunk of snow, and the year before we had a good dumping of snow. I have a feeling that this year we're going to have another good dumping of snow, but I don't know. I felt like I could smell it in the air. The snow here has a very definite vibe that it gives off right before it snows. It's electric. You can feel it in the air. You're like, it's gonna snow. Hate driving in it. I hate driving in snow. Driving in the snow sucks, which is why I like to like bank a bunch of videos right before it starts getting crappy weather, because then it's like, where am I gonna go? I can't drive anywhere to film. Oh man. Let it swim. Yes. Field trip to Canada. I'm in. Yes, do it. Nothing wrong with liking the snow, for sure. Find it weird that live videos are delayed about a few seconds off from where it actually happened. Well, it's on purpose. I can also make it more. I don't think I can make it less, but I can make it more. I think it's to do with like internet speeds and whatnot. So it's also, I'm not as delayed as you think I am. I'm actually only a couple of seconds delayed, but because I try and read through as many as I can. I appreciate so many people who come to watch, but it is hard for me to go through every single one and actually keep up with the chat. So that's why it looks like I'm further behind than I actually am. Skipping right over winter and going back to spring. Oh, jeez. I was over snow so fast. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing too. Like, and I used to spend my winters, not all winter, but like maybe a week or two of winter up in 100 Mile House with my grandmother. And like, we whine about snow here. Those guys get snow like up to your waist. There was one time my Oma and I, and for anybody who doesn't know, Oma is grandma. We're Austrian, my family. And we were cross-country skiing. And my Omi was like, there's these plants, these little pussy willows, these little fluffy little things, and she's like, oh, I want to get a few branches. And so we're skiing across the lake, and she takes her skis off, like she goes, there's like a tree trunk, and then there's like all these branches of these little pussy willows, and then there's just this blanket of snow, and she takes off her skis, she takes one step and sinks all the way up to here. And I'm just this little kid, right? Like, I'm not little, but I don't know, like, I'm like, maybe like 13, 12, maybe, I don't know. I'm not like a little kid, but like, I'm little, like, I'm skinny, like, I was a scrawny little thing. I'm as tall, but scrawny. I'm like, oh my god, Naomi, what do I do? I gotta get her out of the snow, and I'm trying to pull her up out of the snow, and it was just the most ridiculous thing that has ever happened. We got those branches of pussy willows, but it was ridiculous. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. Anyone else have issues with pools not allowing mermaid tails? Yes, that is a common thing. And a lot of places, actually. Surrey out here doesn't allow mermaid tails, I think, is a blanket thing. I know that there's a couple of pools in New West that are like, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Been swimming there for years, so whatever your issue is, don't know, but that's fine. You were only my favorite place on earth to swim, and I guess such is life. And, yeah, so it can be a bit of a difficult thing trying to figure it out. Some places you can talk to, see if they're interested in implementing a system. I used to update a site called Mermaid Safety. I'm not sure if I let that lapse or if I actually did renew it. But I had some information about things you could do and things you could try up there. It was just too much for me to maintain that website. Like, it's not my full-time job to find places to swim. But I know that the Mermaids of BC have a section on their group board for stuff, like to figure out which pools still allow tails that people update periodically. So that's handy. My tail is kind of like a video game pixel type. It's nothing to do with resolution problems. It's supposed to look like that. Right on, that's cool. Was hail, and that hardly happens. Oh yeah. We had really massive hail here once. It was like this, like the craziest hailstorm you've ever seen. They were like the sound. Oh man, the sound, guys. Hail is scary. I'm not a fan, but I have reasons though. Like I was mucking out a stall. I used to like volunteer in exchange for lessons with horses, and it started hailing. And anyways, one of the horses got super spooked and backed me like into a corner and wouldn't let me leave. And they had to like, and it was hailing so bad, and there was nothing anybody could do. And I'm just sort of like squished into the wall. Like, is this how I'm gonna die? Anyways, I was able to get out, and I was fine, and the horse was fine, and everybody was fine. But I remember being so scared because she was so agitated. She was really, like, throwing hooves and just pissed. And I was like, dude, you're scared, and I get ya. I'm scared, too. Please don't kill me. Please. It's scary. Man. Pool really likes us swimming there as mermaids. Yeah, for entertainment for the kids, haha. And to have tail problems with a lot of swimming pools. Yeah, we're fortunate. There's a couple of places which we know and which know us, so that we have, like, you know, places to swim. But there are a couple of places that I used to swim, that I used to love to swim, and they just decided, like, oh, okay, well, it just sucks to be you. Sorry, my nose is a mess, guys. It's bad. My nose is a nightmare. My pool does not allow tails. Oh, that's no good. Hope they allow it in the ocean. Well, and see, that's the thing, right? What exactly do pools think they're accomplishing? It's like, yes, okay, so you haven't got mermaids in your pool, but think of the people that you're putting in danger, because they're gonna go find other bodies of water to swim in. They're gonna go somewhere else to swim. Like that's what I would do. You know what I mean? And I am, you know? So I feel like it's stupid. I feel like it's the lazy man's way out. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just like, nope, we can't be bothered. Whatever. And it's like, why don't you take the time, do your research, talk to some of the local MERS who've been doing this for, I don't know, over a decade, and say, hey, could we come up with a compromise? Could we come up with a set of rules? Could we come up with a guide? Could we come up with a swim test? You know, could we come up with specific times of the day and allow mermaids to swim then? You know what I mean? Instead of just like, stamp, no, you're all screwed. It's like, I'm sorry, how about you just think outside the box, like the rest of us? You know? I don't know. It really ticks me off. And what's worse is it's like, okay, so the people think, oh, well, you just started a tangent here. Do you see what happened? Did anybody else see the shift? Because it's happening. What really gets me going, though, guys, like, is, oh, well, it's so dangerous. I'm like, and snowboarding, and skateboarding, and horseback riding, and surfing, and motorcycle, you know, what dirt biking, okay? What are you gonna, huh? Really? You wanna have a go? Scuba diving. It's the same thing. Don't come to me and be like, downhill skiing, cross-country skiing, whatever you got. Come on, bring it, okay? I took a field hockey stick to the face once, okay? I had nailed in the top of the head, all right? So let's just not, how about hockey, skating, gymnastics? It's all dangerous. It's the spin you put on it, okay? It's not the sport, it's the people who do it. So when one person is like, oh, like, I'm just gonna push myself too far and then drown in my mermaid tail, and it's like, okay, well, that was that individual. You know, if you're scared of having us swim at your pool, have us sign a disclosure, like you know, if we drown, it's our own fault. You know what I mean? Kind of a thing. Like, I'm fine with that. I just think it's so funny, though, when people are like, oh, but it's so dangerous. I'm like, so what are your hobbies? And they're like, oh, well, I skate, and I do cross-country skiing, or I go downhill skiing, or I snowboard, or I whatever. And I'm like, and? What's the difference? Exactly? No? I'm fine. I get so crazy. I just like, this is what happens. You gotta watch out now. This is what happens. You get Courtney going, and it's like, woo, you know? It's crazy. Can smell your tail. Everything is dangerous. Exactly. The pools chill about tails mainly because there's tons of instructors and lifeguards. Yeah, right on. But it just makes me so unbelievably nuts. I just feel like, I don't know. Life is dangerous, okay? And knowing that, are you gonna just stay in your house all day? Like, I mean, anything, anything is possible, okay? Like, there was one time I fainted in the shower. I have, like, fluctuating, I don't know, blood pressure or something when I was a kid, and I fainted in the shower. Now, all it would have taken, okay, was for me to fall at a slightly different angle, and instead of sliding down the shower curtain, I could have fallen backwards and cracked my head open. Because it was one of those old school pools, or not pools, tubs, where it's more squared off, and I could have really hurt myself. See, mine's on a slope here. If I fell, I'd just kind of slide down. You know? Anything is possible, so why put a stamp and say all mermaid tails, you know, this, or mermaids that, or mermaids the next thing? It's like, you know what, so we found a hobby that we like, leave us alone, please. Okay, playing Pokemon Go is dangerous, yeah? Rant rate issues. I know. I feel like I need to have a session where I just go off on just the stupid things that humans, specifically like the non-mers of the world, say to us. I feel like but just mermaid safety, okay? Well, for sure, right? Like, going to school's more dangerous. It's such a thing, though. I just feel like people sometimes will be like, oh, Courtney, you're such a stickler for, like, you know, this and that, and mermaid tails and safety and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, there's a reason, though. There's a reason, because it's going to take one person to have an issue or a problem, like, and it's going to ruin it for everyone. And that's just not cool. So that's why I preach, that's why I give people a hard time when I see them doing stupid things like jumping across the pool deck in a mermaid tail. Like, how dumb do you have to be? I'm sorry to be blunt, but it's a thing. Sounds like my shower. Yeah. The guy I talked to about the tails current pool, instead of, oh, that sounds dangerous. Wow, you must be a strong swimmer. Yeah, exactly. Playing Pokemon Go is dangerous, though. No, seriously, though, like, who remembers when Pokemon Go first came out, and the whole world was basically just like this? And nobody was paying attention, myself included. Like, nobody was paying attention. And I think, wasn't there in the news some dude who got hit by a truck or something? I don't know if he was okay or if he died, but it became that's when Pokemon Go started putting in those, like, it's not safe to, you know what I mean, like all their little warnings and stuff. Oh god, my hand hurts. Nearly died, and then I've had yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't be nearly dying. See, this is like when I was a kid, I was running through the hallways with my shoelaces untied. Teachers had told me to stop, and I didn't. I was chasing a friend, stepped on my shoelace as I was turning a corner, fell, and my hands didn't come out first, and I have a scar under my chin. Like, it's, where is it? It's like right here, where I split it open on my mom's 40th birthday, and I had to get stitches, 4 stitches to be exact, so it's not like it was a massive thing, but it was a little like, maybe I should pay attention when the grown-ups tell me not to do something. Right on. Driving a car! Right? It's such a thing. It's such a thing, and I'm so sorry to hear that your friend got rear-ended. Oh, jeez. That's no good. Okay, I don't know if that picked up on camera, but did anybody hear what he just went? Like, really? You are so dramatic. We're gonna snubble you again. We gotta snubble the dog. This needs to be a segment on the podcast on the live stream where we just snubble the dog. Let's snubble the dog, guys. I love the Pokemon show. We're getting a Nintendo Switch. Yes, do it! I have my Pokemon game sitting over there. I hope I get to play a little bit. I haven't had a lot of time to play, so... Are you gonna yawn? Oh, you're so cute. Why? Just get schnub. Just do the schnub thing. I have a scar on my chin too. Right on. Yeah, Alfie, I know. Alfie, everybody loves you. Sighs in her sleep. Oh no! Other mermaids to swim with and give you confidence. Exactly. Alfie is, I know, isn't he? Look at him. Like, how do I live with this? I don't know what I do. I don't know what I do. Oh no. He's so cute. He's so little. He's like, please stop fussing over me, Ma. Small fuzzy bean. He is a little bean. Aren't you a little bean? Look at that little bean. The bird in the background, she's frustrated. She's like, excuse me, I used to be able to hang out with you during your live streams. I know, bird, but now you're a sick bird. So, what are you gonna do? I also had one of my dresses here I wanted to show you guys. Mid-roll break here or something. This is what the dresses look like. I actually thought I might wear one today, but yeah, I freaking love them. So pretty! Yep. They're, I think they're a slightly different, they're the same material, but I think it's a slightly different weave than the leggings, but look how sparkles. Who remembers when my website used to look like this? So, super, super love these dresses, man. I love them because they're light. They aren't itchy, guys. Like, I have some sensory issues, so certain fabrics cause me a lot of distress. And I don't mean, like, I find them slightly aggravating. I mean, like, I will melt down. I will have, like, an episode of freaking out with certain fabrics. And this is not one of those fabrics, and I love that so much. Like, honestly, all of the stuff that, the crop tops... Oh, I didn't show you guys the crop tops. These are the crop tops. The crop tops... These are the ones that I use for swimming. So I've got a bunch of different colors now, actually. I have ones that match, like, all the different leggings that I have. So these are the Dragon Beta leggings. And, but the material is such a Courtney-friendly material. It's like, thank you, universe. Like, I have a pair of mermaid leggings that was that, like, metallic, shimmery, you know, the really popular ones that, like, everybody's seen or everybody's had. It's all over the internet. The ones that have the folded waistband, using that, I can't wear. I can't wear them, or I have to fold them over, or I have to tuck, like, a shirt into them because it's so itchy. And why? Why is this so itchy? This is garbage. So, yeah. So when I did a lot of looking and a lot of sleuthing, if you will, to find the company that could make me such beautiful, beautiful leggings. I wish that the lighting was better because you can't see how green these are. But they're so pretty. But yeah, I'm excited to come out with more colors next year. I don't think I'm gonna make any new ones over December, but I do think that 2019 is gonna see some new and exciting leggings. And maybe some more crop tops. These are so much fun. Honestly, I love these so much more than I love my my old school tops that I used to use, because it's so soft and so freeing, if you will. But they aren't like they're functional. You know, sometimes you just want to be a mermaid and you don't want to be thinking about everything flapping every which way in the wind, you know what I mean? Or in the pool. But I absolutely love these. They're so good. So good. Leggings! They're so pretty, thank you. Yeah, there are black leggings as well. I do have, I don't remember what I called them, but they are up there. And they are actually in the new style, so they're the scallop looking, they're these scales, which you totally can't see. They're these scales, okay? But they're black and they have two additional little fins on them. So there's two like higher up on the thigh and then two, like one on each side, I mean, on the calves. Let me see if I can just find that really quick. You know what would be really sweet is if I could all of a sudden have the stream going from my phone. Just like, you know, I guess that's in the future. One day in the future, magic will happen. Yes. I don't know if you can see, but those guys! Oh, and they're so pretty! So, I really love them. I'm so excited. I don't think I have... Oh, and I also have one other pair that's like a lightning rainbow pair that look like these, which are insane. So they're black and also rainbow colors down the sides, which is really fun. So, oh, come on, nose. Can't you just give me a break? Can't you see I'm live streaming? Nose, you're such a jerk. I wear Courtney leggings to the gym. Yeah, thanks. Are awesome. I love the Arctic Mermaid leggings. Those ones, yes. When I made those last, I want to say last year or the year before. I can't remember now. But I was so happy with how those ones turned out. I wore them so much. And they still, like, I wear these a lot in the winter. And they still look so good. Now, mind you, they've been, like, crumpled up in my closet for a couple of months now. So they're a little bit wrinkly, but I'll iron them. But yeah, they still look so good. They don't fade, which is amazing. It's really nice to actually be able to stand behind your product and be like, yes, look at this. Because I use it! Nylons are so itchy. Yeah, I can't wear nylons either. They make me actually crazy. Adds another addition to the Christmas list. Yeah! River leggings! I need. Excellent. So many crop top options. Yeah, I want to add more, and I'm thinking of also adding the custom option later on, because I also offer, like, when you do a mermaid tail with me, you have the option of getting matching leggings and matching crop top as an add-on. And so I'm thinking of doing it as a separate thing, where if you wanted to get a crop top to match a tail that you have, even if it's not one of mine. I mean, I still couldn't do, like, I wouldn't rip off somebody else's artwork, so it'd still be with, like, my scales, but I could make the colors. At least coordinate. Shop. Crop tops. Oh, wait, where's Tanny Chew in the house? Did I missed you? Where are you? Where'd you go? Late to the party, but glad I could make it! Sweet! Make some tea. Seabells, yes. Cheers when you finish making your tea. Tea is good. Yes, and for anybody new joining, I am having a 20% off all mermaid crop tops, dresses, and leggings over at shopvancouvermermaid.com from today until the 26th. And the code for that is THANKYOU20, and you can use that at checkout to get 20% off. I'm so pumped. It is the biggest sale I've ever had. And I was like, well, I have to do something kind of wild for Black Friday. I felt like I had to do something kind of insane. And since, like, I don't know, my Etsy shop, like, automatically gets to do the 20% off thing, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do this as, like, we're just gonna make it happen. We're just gonna do the thing. So, I was gonna show you guys something, but I forgot what I was gonna show you guys. I fail. Oh yeah, the crop tops. That was what I was going to show you. Okay, so that's one of the colors that I have. I wish these were showing up a bit better, but that's one of the colors I have there. That matches the, like, the violet leggings that I have. And I also thought it was fun if I made some that matched the leggings, because then it was like you could get the set. And I'm thinking of actually offering them as sets, so when you buy both, you get a little bit off, you know, the total price, so you get it as, like, you know, it's like a bundle. It's like a group. It's like a thing. So I'm not sure how I want to organize that, but that is something to look for in the future. Oop. Aw, my hubby is messaging me. Everybody say hi, Eric. Where's the hub? Where's the hubbub? Live streaming. Silly guy. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left? No, that's not fair. Podfolk. YouTube, have you met me? Apparently I'm sending messages quickly, that I'm sending too many messages. You blocked a... What? Oh no! YouTube, for shame. Have you met me? With the sale. Oh, sweet! $25. Oh, jeez. To add a matching tops and leggings to my order around beginning in December. For sure, for sure. You let me know. Do the email thing, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm also willing to do that for existing like clients. If you've already ordered a tail through me, and you're like, well, I want the matching leggings and I'd like the matching top, you let me know, and I can give it to you for the price that you would have gotten it had you ordered it like the full amount at the time, instead of having to buy them individually, since I also don't sell them individually at this time. So you'd have to let me know. So if you are an existing client, you're like, yo, I need me some stuff. Yo. Because, yeah, Biosa has the matching top and leggings for Tiger, and the matching top and leggings are on their way for her next tail. I'm so excited. I hope that's the garbage man. Please. Please be the garbage truck. Our complex, guys, on a serious note for a second, is a pig. Like, the amount of trash in 3 days, will actually floor you. And we are only, I think, 12 units. 2, 4, 6, 12 units. 14 units, no. No, 12 units. Pigs! Oh my god. And also, not that any of my neighbors are ever going to see this, but 400 cigarette butts I picked up. 400. 400. And yeah, I had the nerve to actually count, because I have issues. Long live my OCD that allows me to do stuff like that. I was so pissed, though, guys. Like, if you could have seen me that day, the rage that I felt was like, you could have tasted it in the air around me. I was like, the ashtray's right there. You could... The drain, the worst part was the drain is right, like, no. Pounds Fest, I need to see her tail. You do need to see her tail. Oh my god, you don't even understand. Like, I've got dog hair everywhere. I want to keep it. I'm sorry, but I do. I know I say that, but, like, damn. This, like... Let's just say that her husband and her little boy have really good taste. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just really excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Trash is bad. Yeah. Ew. I know. He sits out, and I know who it is. It's him and his wife, and they sit out there, and they smoke so many cigarettes. Like, I'm home all day. You don't think I don't notice this? And he just has, like, this little pile, and I'm like, you are such an unbelievable pig. And if I ran this complex, you would be out of here so fast. I wish that there's a way you could find somebody. You could be like, hey, you think this is acceptable? How about every cigarette butt I see you drop, you eat? How about that? How about we just... My ocean's gonna end up eating it. Not impressed. Not impressed. Ooh, maybe idea for leggings. Top orca versions. Ooh! Oh, die for a set of those to match my future tail? Okay. I'll make a note. I actually do keep a board whenever you guys suggest cool stuff that you want to see in the future videos. I actually do write them down. So When I say I'm like, okay, I'm adding that to the list, I mean I'm literally adding it to the list. Okay, let's go to merch planning. Because I have a board. I use Trello, guys. I use Trello. It's the best thing. Okay, buy merch, general merch. Let's add card. Orca. Leggings. Done. And it's syncing. Done. Sweet. Okay. We're on the list. Shipping to the Netherlands would be, see if I can afford leggings. I think what is my international shipping? Oh, and this is on my other computer. I'm so sorry. If you email me to not let me forget, you can email me at vancouvermermaid@gmail.com. I can check it for you. I just don't actually have the list on this computer. It's on that computer. That computer is so far away. Sad face. But I can check for you. Show us immediately. We demand tails. I can't because it's got to be a surprise. She can't find out yet. She can't know. And if you were paying attention though, you may have seen snippets of it previously. Not in any of my videos, I don't think. But there was 1 or 2 live streams where I walked past it in the hallway. And idiot that I am, you may or may not have seen it. So it's sitting. I can see it from here. I'm so excited, guys. I don't want to get you too hyped, but I'm just so hyped about it. So it's like, oh man. Oh man. Smoking outside unbreathable air. You know, like, I don't care what you do. Like, you wanna smoke? Okay, fine, smoke. Maybe use a pipe. Maybe use a vaporizer. Maybe just stop putting your cigarette butts, like, everywhere. Like, 400. Can you even fathom how many cigarettes that is? Can we even just... And I do this cleanup once a month. I do a cleanup. That's 400 cigarettes in a month. So... like, it's like I just can't even fathom that. So, I picked it up, and I put it all in a bucket. I took a picture of it to show the actual landlord, because I was just so unbelievably disgusted. I just, like, and the smell, and it makes me so sad, because there are other options out there. Like, there's other better options. I mean, not smoking is always a great option. You're doing yourself a solid, and you're doing the environment a solid, but, like, if you have to, okay, well, whatever. But, anyways. Do the email thing. Yes. Too late hyped. Too late hyped. Yes. With C flap flap. Very majestic, cute C flap flaps. Wait, did I miss something? So he outside when they're all in numbers. Okay, hang on. C flap flap. I feel like I missed. Was there a joke that I missed? I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm such a loser. Oh no. C pandas and C flap flaps for life. Oh, C pandas. Okay, gotcha. We're on the thing. I leave a bag of their butts on their door. Oh, don't even. Like, No good comes in this, I tell you. They all is the crazy. Love streaming! Eric, you're so funny. What a goofball. Okay, so as we do wrap up another fabulous Tail Talk Tuesday, we only have a couple more of these before the end of the year. I can't believe it. So, wow. Like, dude. 2018's almost over. That's so spook. I don't even know what to do with that. Guys, it's going too fast. Just rub the dog. It'll make it better. But yeah, so one more reminder, my Black Friday sale is happening right now until the 26th of November at shopvancouvermermaid.com. There's a link in the description box down below. It's 20% off all mermaid crop tops, mermaid dresses, and mermaid leggings. And the code is THANKYOU20, all, like, one word, lowercase. All the information and everything is over at shopvancouvermermaid.com, so you can get any of those fabulous things that I've shown you. And the Christmas merch is also up. So, Merry freaking Fishmas, you little fishes. It's happening. So, got 2 colors for that one, green and red. Yes! And otherwise, I do have more content coming up this week. We've got another tail making video, and Friday's video, knock on wood, I can actually finish editing it in time. We will see. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a bit of a Christmassy, Fishmassy, mermaid gifty idea kind of a thing. It's going to be good, but I still have so much to edit. There's still half an hour worth of footage to go through, and I'm just like... So, am I doing anything for New Year's? I guess Tail Talk Tuesday, actually, the first one of the year actually falls on New Year's. So I don't know if I will do one that day or not. I will poll you guys and see if you're interested because, oh yeah, I unlocked the community tab. Who's freaking out about that? So if you see my random messages popping up on your YouTube feed now, yeah, that's just because I think finally YouTube decided to bless me with the community option. I'm like, thank you, finally. I can communicate with my little fishes. Excellent, and if you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to join the pod. We're an awesome little fishy family, and of course, if you don't want to say goodbye just yet, be sure to swim on over to patreonpod.com. That's our extended pod community. I've got lots of different tiers. There's a little something for everyone, and all tiers, of course, include access to our Patreon, only monthly live stream and the Discord chat. You know, I almost got through that in one thing. You know how many takes that usually takes me to actually get through that in a regular video? It's crazy. Like, there's so many jump cuts. You just, you know, it's nuts. But that was patreonpod.com. Be sure to come check us out. We would love to have you. And otherwise, yeah, thank you so much for coming out to my live stream. I love you all so much. And did I see who just popped? What's going on here? No, that's it. Okay. And that's going to be it for this Tail Talk Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And me and the fluffiest thing on the planet are now going to go to Canada Post. It's very exciting. So I will see you guys all in my next video. Happy swimming, my little fishes. Bye! Oh, did you figure out how to stop streaming? This is so awkward.